Dave. We start with this morning with breaking news out of Finland. The country has announced its plans to apply to join NATO amid the war between Russia and Ukraine. Russia has already retaliated against its neighboring country, cutting off its electricity. And Sweden is also expected to seek membership in NATO. Top NATO diplomats are set to meet today to discuss the request to join the Western Alliance in the face of threats from Russia. Also breaking this morning, the Davie County Fire Department is on the scene of a house fire in Mocksville. We're told this is on White Dove Way, just off I-40. Officials have not given an update on the extent of the damage or if anyone was hurt. We'll update you as soon as we get more information. And happening now, the Buffalo community is reeling after a mass shooting at a supermarket last night. 10 people are dead and 3 are injured. Law enforcement officials already calling it racially motivated. Most of the victims are black and the suspect is white. Cole Higgins has the latest, but first we want to warn you, some of the video is graphic.
It was horrible, actually. It was really horrible. I'm still kind of shooken up.
Grady Lewis in disbelief after what he witnessed while sitting outside of the Tops Friendly Markets Saturday.
I seen the guy go in, army style, bent over, just shooting at people, and I heard him shooting at people, and then I saw 3 people laying down.
Mayor Byron Brown says the 18-year-old white male suspect traveled hours from outside of Buffalo to carry out the deadly shooting. At a supermarket, the mayor says he worked on bringing to the community.
It's one that I patronize from time to time. My family patronizes from time to time. And some of the victims of this shooter's attack are people that all of us standing up here know.
13 people shot, 4 of them store employees, including a security guard who engaged the suspect at the front door but was killed.
He was very heavily armed. He had tactical gear. He had a tactical helmet on. He had a camera that he was live streaming what he was doing.
Investigators are reviewing a purported manifesto posted online in connection with the shooting probe. That's according to 2 federal law enforcement officials. The shooting is being investigated as a hate crime.
This white supremacist who just perpetrated a hate crime on an innocent community will spend the rest of his days behind bars. And heaven help him in the next world as well.
The suspect swiftly arraigned for first-degree murder Saturday night.
Carries with it a sentence of life without parole, the highest punishment we have in New York State.
I'm Cole Higgins reporting.
This weekend, thousands of people across the country protested in support of abortion rights. This comes as the Supreme Court may overturn Roe v. Wade as soon as next month. In cities and towns nationwide, pro-choice demonstrators made their voices heard, and abortion rights leaders blame Supreme Court justices for the nationwide outrage.
It's very simple for me. It's my body, my choice.
I'm so happy your mom didn't abort you.
Sides goes on. And here in the Piedmont Triad, people also took to the streets in support of abortion rights. They gathered Saturday afternoon in downtown Greensboro at the Government Plaza. And one protester says she got an abortion when she became pregnant after she says her ex-husband abused her.
And you know what? I didn't regret it for a second. I knew it was the right thing to do for that potential human. It was right for me, and it was right. It was the most responsible thing I could have done. To bring a child into that situation would have been irresponsible.
And in Winston-Salem, an organization called Triad Women's March hosted a Bands Off Our Bodies march, and protesters walked from West 4th Street to Main Street. Then they later went to the federal courthouse to make their voices heard.